Hello and welcome back to this edition of Daily Actives brought to you by Bootleg Macro. I'm Dustin. We are looking at Tesla once again. What I'd love to see today is that Tesla was only down slightly a little under 2%. Right now we're at $252.92. We're still above that 5-day moving average. We're still above the 23-day moving average. And if you look over the past however many days this is, probably like 7, 8, 9, we're over 100 million shares traded. It's interesting because we do see that we have this on this future price path, this price to fall. And now we're starting to get some signals. We've got out of the past 5 days, 3 of them are down. We now have a 5-day rolling negative return. We're still positive on the 15-day, the 1 month, the 3 month, and the 6 month, which is always good to see. And we do have on the signals, we have a go long in the short term, intermediate term, and longer term. As well as on the trend indicator, we're bullish on the short term and intermediate term. We're not bullish on that longer term though. So I'm very curious about if this is really going to hold up or not. I do like what I see from the rising bull in terms of the rolling sentiment because you can see that we've gone from this high 30s, low 40s percentage to the mid 40s when it comes to the 2-day bullish rolling percentage. We are up above that 15-day rolling, this return, this average right here. And what I'm finding to be really interesting, to be honest, is that we're kind of plateauing. We're coming back up off of that 37%, which a 37% is actually incredibly low when you think about bullishness. It can be incredibly high up at 70%, but we've come off that 37%. We're not really going anywhere. We're at 46, 45. It's like the market is subdued for some reason. Even when I look at the trading signals, we do have 5 of the bull key through, which is always great to see. We do have a sell signal as of recently. I don't like that, but the coming rising bull and the small bull make me feel very, very comfortable when I think about what's going on in Tesla. Now, if I zoom out just a little bit and we start to take a little indication of some of the work that may have been going on in the past year or so, this is the Tesla weekly chart. What we can see essentially is that Tesla hit a high around $400. It went down, and then at the end of 2022, we essentially had that major drop. At the beginning of 2023, we've had this nice. It's been uncomfortable at certain points, but this has been just essentially just a rally all of 2023. We're expecting to break this high at 299. I expect this to go to 300. And right now, when we look at the daily, it looks like we have the type of setup which could lend itself to being something of constructive sorts for the next quarter. And I say that because if we look at this previous past, you see that 200 was a level that we really respected around February. We respected it in March. We did drop down, and then we really broke through in the middle of June or the beginning of June above that 200 level. What it did was it gave us essentially a new floor. The old floor was probably, I don't know, 150. Like it was ugly for Tesla for a while. But now it looks like we're really getting some of that bullish sentiment to return. Again, if we look at the bullish sentiment though, I mean, the price reflects the move upwards. The sentiment reflects the changes in the price. And the changes in the price are a little bit odd now because you can see this 15-day moving average is essentially flat. What are we at? 49%? We're at 46.9% in terms of the bullish sentiment indicator after today. I mean, the volume is increasing. That's fantastic to see. But the price, we need to see the price moving even higher. The volatility is falling while the correlation is rising. Not a positive thing. If the correlation is falling while the volatility is falling, that's slightly positive. But right now, we'd expect the price to go down a little bit. And when we look at the trade range, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little concerned. The reason why I'm concerned is because 270 is the top of the range, and we are not necessarily right by it, but we're not that far away from it. We're at 256 right now. It looks 251 today, 92. The bottom's at 200. It's at 209. You could fall a lot faster than you could go up, especially when you look at the sentiment, because it's not like when the price or when the bullish sentiment broke above the top of this 15-day moving average back in May, the moving average rode with it. And now we're seeing it break above, and it's not really changing. It's still actually kind of diving a little bit, which I don't like to see. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Are you long? Are you short? Do you like it? Do you love it? Is this even a good review? And before you go, subscribe to the New High newsletter. We give you 25 stocks to your inbox every single Sunday. Stocks between $5 and $20, stocks breaking out to 1-year highs, stocks breaking out to all-time highs. It is a great list to check out on a Sunday morning. I will talk to you soon.